Yes. Okay. So Laura at Renton turned on the language, which we'll go back to, but now we're working on the view. In order to add the Spanish language search profile in the Spanish language view, we had to go to search profiles. So that's where we are now. And then in order to add a profile, we have to add a local data scope. So the second tab, because you have to create the local data scope and then add it to a search profile. So do the second tab first.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay, now we add a custom scope. And so you could say whatever you want. Yeah.
No. Okay.
And then we'll add a condition. And now, so it kind of depends on like what you want them to find. What we discovered previously was the ability to limit by language is under metadata language. There's a lot. I would type. And then we also added a condition. So like if you have a special collection or location under inventory, as far as the search index, you can add like, is it external data source, or we use, in the case of the one that we built for Big Bend as a test, it was part of the collection, is part of collection, and then they have a collection called HSI collection.
Okay, so what we have is we have a Informe Academicus from Gale, which is Spanish language magazines and newspapers. Would that be is part of a collection?
So let's do available electronic, and operator is okay, yeah, this. So this was where we kind of struggled, because if the Gale metadata for that collection has the language of Spanish and it's activated for your library, it should get pulled into that first scope. But I mean, we could test it. You could just X out of this second condition thing, and we can leave it at language equals Spanish and hit save. And then now we go to search profiles, the first tab.
Oops. Sorry, discovery and search profile.
Now we have to we need to add a search profile. And this will be Spanish. Then we add scope.
Custom loaded
Yep.
local data.
Local data.
Spanish.
Yep. All right, now save this one. Now we go back to Discovery Configure Views.
And configure views.
Spanish. And then the search profile slot. And now you can add a slot. And turn on Spanish. And oh, you'll have to define it again. Oh, the hierarchy. All right, now if you want to reorder that, so it's actually like the second one after everything.
There we go.
All right, so now we can, that should just go ahead and be live. So now we can go to the view. So if you go to the tab that's open and hit refresh. And
Search for A.
What? Okay. This page is not. So if you search something, just search like education. Yeah, A also works. I want to see what. So now you get the drop down. So how do we? Anyone remember how we get the drop down before now? Because now we can redo that search using the Spanish drop down. And we should. Okay, why are we getting 12 Years a Slave in Spanish? Maybe it has Spanish dubbing.
Maybe if I click on Spanish language materials or.
Yeah.
Okay.
So is Spanish language materials a custom material type you guys have created?
No, and that definitely didn't work. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So can you scroll down and can we see? So, okay, let's do available online, which is, sorry, disponible en linea. I apologize. I speak French. And
You were close.
apply.
It's Lenia.
Linea.
Okay. And
Aplicar filtros. And then let's go down and see if under like source filter, if that Gale collection got authors, new materials.
interesting. We can probably end it that way.
So this might be a weird idea. I'm trying to remember when I was setting up search profiles and scopes, but when we created that local scope, if you say Spanish material equals yes or whatever it was, I can't remember, does exist. Maybe another condition is, but is not, or like excludes English. No, that would just delete everything, wouldn't it? Dang it.
Yeah, because they probably
Like,
all have some
yeah.
English.
I don't know.
I'm trying to think.
Okay. Hold on. Okay. I am fairly sure that I turned on all of the Gale stuff, but it is possible that I did not turn on Informe Academico.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if that's it.
So
Actually, let me
if
just
you
although why would I be getting anything in Spanish if I didn't have it turned on?
let's see where it's coming from.
All right, let's go here. And
Catalog available
oh,
EBSCO ebook.
ebook access. Okay.
So it is pulling
Mhm,
activated electronic collection.
mhm.
So can we go into that Gale and find an article title and search it in this
Okay, hold
Primo view?
on
But you
just.
you can't search for articles in local search scope though, because that's a separate one. The first tab, you can select CDI, but the second tab is only something that's in Alma.
Right, but it's returning the ebook collection that they have activated locally.
Right, so title level information will be there.
So how would we search something in Gale but at the right level? Hmm. Okay, hold on. So there is a Primo V Become an Expert Search Configurations training. And go because we can't okay, Laura, can you show us where you enabled the Spanish language?
Okay, so see general and is it institution languages?
That sounds right.
Yes, institution languages, and I turned on Espanol.
And then it created a Primo view for you?
No, I had to create the Primo view, but it didn't work. It didn't work until I clicked the ES Spanish thing.
Okay, let's see if we can't do it for a different institution from the very beginning.
All right, I'm gonna
I'll
stop
go
sharing
ahead
here.
and okay, we'll do Big Bend because that's where we've been testing. And Amanda's not here to tell me no. So we'll go to configuration, general, institution languages. We turn can now turn it on. Okay, cool. All right. So it's on. Now, if I go configure views,
You hit save, right?
did I? I did not. Good tip. So 3 dots, customize, enabled, save. It was hiding behind my Zoom window. Okay, now we go to discovery, configure view. There's this SP.
There's
Okay,
a
so
link
this,
there that says
yeah.
language.
Ha ha ha.
Yes, default language.
And
There you
this
go.
is where we were like, we can't change it because it was not enabled before.
Mhm.
Okay, so now I'm not going to do this because I don't know. We're going to do Carly testing. Okay, so we've got the Carly and we're going to change it to Spanish. And we hit save. Okay. Now, in the links menu, we okay, yes, I have saved everything. Okay, now we'll view this. So some parts of that language are built into the default CSS that gets changed when Ex Libris acknowledges the language change, but other parts are not.
And that will change. That may change. At least it changed for me. That was the part that I was surprised about. There was some
So it
stuff
did
that
eventually like catch up.
large amounts of it did, not all of it.
Okay. So we go into, that's not what I want. We go into edit and we look at the links menu. What if we,
The tabs you have to change yourself. I remember looking those up.
yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Mhm.
And this is where I'm like, we can look at the Cerritos College one. Wait, I put it up here because so search in the library. Label. Okay, so that's new search. So what would we call that? Nuevo Busqueda?
Yeah. Do you want me to spell it out? No, just no, you're good.
Is
BUS Busque. Busque. DA. There we go.
Except I can't. How do I get the accent I need out of
You know, for the accents, what I had to do is find it on on another like Google screen and copy and paste it.
I'm just wondering what. Ha ha ha.
I was wondering
Uh,
what the globe thing was.
So that's
That's
interesting.
so cool. That's so cool.
So, okay, so we do new search and then we just. Because now that it's enabled on the staff side, it's giving those little like tools. Oh, come on. No translation. That's a bologna sandwich. Google Translate. Who's got no that's search, so yeah, well obviously that's English. Hold on. What? English to what do we think, Linda?
Yeah, that's accurate.
Actually, this library only search should be the buscar en la biblioteca. But let's just see how this is doing. Okay, let's view. What? Oh my goodness.
That's awesome.
Laura
Yes.
is the genius that has set us on the path. And now I think all we would need to do is really like go through. So like what we need to do is to be like, okay, so enable Spanish, create a copy of your default, change the language, and then provide the translations for links menus and like how to create a search profile, like what, uh, you know, how to do all of the, translate all of these because we can go. Okay, that's how do we change it? How do we change it? Oh, these must be ones then that if we go to advanced search. Okay, all of this stuff gets automatically translated. So if people wanted to simplify them, looks like the words get translated, but you could change, like, why would you want new records? Or maybe you want collection hire because uh, so this stuff must all get translated. I wonder though, do these? Okay, so these must all get translated. So it's the links menu and search profile slots where you can really hone in on certain content, but we're still like missing the ability to search those Gale Spanish language collection. Right?
I'm gonna
Like,
I'm gonna check afterwards and see that I actually did turn them on, because I thought I did, but maybe not.
yeah. Because I'm trying to like, can we do a search profile, and we have our custom locals. Add another index. What is deep search? Hmm. Custom. So if the resource type is a database and the language is Spanish, oh, broke my own rule about space. Wait, we need to add that to a profile. Okay, so we've got should probably not do the other two at the moment and just see if we can't get see what happens when we do this scale. Okay, this is okay. What's the name of the collection called?
I think it's Informe Academico.
Small children pounding on the glass. Okay, so nothing is coming up. not what I wanted to hit. Hmm. Okay. Just gonna delete this. Oh, okay, fine. What if, darn it, I had a thought and then it flew out of my brain. So we can create scopes based
you-
on
oh.
inventory and metadata.
Can't you choose a database? I thought that was one of the options.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, why am I like, because I've got resource type equals databases. Maybe I just need to not have the Spanish thing.
Hmm.
Scale test is in my blended test, which is the only one that's on. Ugh, they're doing construction outside. I came here to get away from the construction. Okay, now I won't be confused by this. Okay. Oh, well, that's not. So why isn't it? Oh, well, Big Ben might not have it. That's duh, Carly. Let's try this. Okay, they do have it. And it is active. So it should be showing up. Okay, what if wait, the resource type didn't work.
So in this area, you are limiting the records in ALMA to certain conditions where you know, like the database, that Spanish, the academical, that one only you can include here in the portfolio level. And I just looked at the BIB record for that. It doesn't say anything about Gale. So I think you can't really search by database, because the database designation here is just that some records are designated as database, but that's not the electronic collection.
I think I'm following, but I'm not sure I'm following because I get so twisted around. I'm just calling this Gale because we're just trying to find the Spanish electronic content.
I think you might want to try creating article or books, whatever category resource type you want in the first tab using CDI, because in the local data scope, you can only search for items that have I can never say MMSID.
Okay, so that would be here. And then add a scope.
But here you can't really, I just remember now, you can't really limit to article and Spanish.
Yeah. You can edit by resource type, discipline, and full text, but that's it.
Yeah, when I looked into it, I just remember thinking I can't do what I want to do, limit resource type to articles and do language limiter. You can't do that somehow, which is frustrating.
Well, and so one of the things that Laura and I kind of discovered, which is not a super awesome solution, but you can, hold on. So if we go here, okay, and we go to view, and we're in Spanish, and we're gonna check. Oh, there's nothing in this one. Okay, hold on. Bear with me, and I will show you what I mean. Okay, if I do everything, okay, and I'm back. Okay, so this is our normal everything, and it is swapped into Spanish. And this time I search like something. And I want only things in Spanish. And I want things
Yeah, the URL will be created with that, wouldn't it?
well, yes. So, but what you can do is you can save these, and then you go to you do
I think you can grab the URL.
Yes, okay, yes. So you do this and you save this URL, but then let me put it in a document or something. Pinna. Then you get rid of, what was it? Laura, do you remember? It was like,
I don't. Sorry.
I think it was like this. I think it was query equals all the way to and tab.
I think you
And
can delete the search term that you used.
yeah,
or
that's
something.
what I did. And then if I put this in, what do we get? And then if we search, yes. So then you get these. So I think what I'm saying is if we could create yep, if we could get the filter to reflect the and it's not even on here. We would need some, if we could do a search that would get us a result that included the collection of the Gale Informe Academico, you could save that URL and add a link up here that would say search Gale Informe Academico, and it would go to that saved URL with the filter. Does that make sense?
Yeah, what only one thing that the collection filters, that one is not bringing everything. It's just that whatever the CDI record, that the source of that record is marked as collection in each record. So that's the number there.
And Gale sucks. So it's pulling the record info from other CD.
Right. That's a possibility that we didn't
You
see.
could then go to, you could do like a search. Where's your agency? Okay, well, I can't get to it, but you could do a database link up here with the proxy in it to take people directly to that database.
Or can you possibly use the other index feature, or is that just for EBSCO?
Well, that's what I'm wondering. So, okay. Other indexes, add another index. I'm wondering if this,
I don't know what that is. I
well,
don't know
I'm
what
wondering
these
if that is like your Gale proxied
Ah,
environment.
that would make sense.
Let me, Okay, configure a deep search. How do you use it? Yes, thank you, cookies. Configures access to any institution to which it wants to provide access to its catalog. Enables the remote institution to configure which of its views and search profiles other Primo B institute. Oh, dang, I could make us like an intersearchable, but okay, not the application we're looking at right now. Defining a third party index. So this sounds like an actual other, it is a Primo to Primo kind of thing. So
Yeah, I think you're right.
that's not it. How does the EBSCO one work? It's doing a special thing with the databases. What if it's webhook? Remote index details an API token. This might be it.
Wait a second. Can I interrupt you?
Mm-hmm.
When I looked at the troubleshooting CDI linking webinar thing, you can put database code in Primo URL. If you go to the electronic collection record and then grab the database code,
Mm-hmm.
then the URL that you came up with that worked, you can just add the database code to it. That's what we want to do if we want to limit the search to search only certain databases, I guess.
Yes. Yeah. So if you're in, nope, that's not going to come up. So you grab, like, where's the database?
If you open the collection,
It's under,
yeah, and there should be, if you click on the info logo on the right to open up, oh, sorry, that thing, and then
okay, so DBID is INF.
yeah, that's,
So,
and I can't remember, there is a code to designate.
I have an idea. Now we're gonna go to, where's it at? Okay, this. So this interesting. So it's not using the code, it's using the name. So where were they saying that you could put the code?
Yeah, I'm trying to find the syntax. It's just a ampersand db dot, like, like just another search field code.
Mhm.
I can't find exactly what I when I want to troubleshoot the linking, I
Mhm.
try to search for, you can search for everything that's from that collection. I just remembered. but I just can't remember the syntax at the moment. Let me look.
Okay. Did I not copy that? Hmm. What did this do?
Okay, I'm sending you a link to the document that tells you,
Okay.
let's see. So query equal dbid dot, hold on.
Okay, hold on. Let's see if we can do this. And we want dbid contains INF, and we just want this. That look right? Not sure what this scope and vid equals blue.
I think that's the view ID.
Oh, okay. So view ID, we need it to be this one. Oh, okay. Sorry. Extra space.
I don't know if you want to take the English code in the,
I think I got an extra space in here.
oh,
Yep. Um,
I don't know if that matters.
Oh, I might not. Copy. Okay. No extra space visible. Hold our breath for the 7th time. And what? So we're still getting other collections over here, but we know that that might not actually. It was INF.
Just try maybe IFME as a.
I do think I do remember seeing records from different collection when I used this before. I don't know why though.
Well, and I seriously wonder if it's a Gale specific. Okay, what do you think I should do for the DBID?
Try IFME.
INFE.
No, IFME. I as in Isaac, F as in Frank, M as in medical, E as in, yes, that's it. That's from our database A to Z link. Nope, never mind.
Um, yeah, see, it says right here, INF. Oh, but it's not available. I wonder if this is an issue at Big Bend because these portfolios are not active. Like the collection is active, but the portfolio is not. So it's not. Yeah, none of these portfolios are available. So anything that's in them isn't going to tie to this INF, right? Okay, this is really excellent. And I could keep going on this, but it's 2:40 and I'm sure you guys have other things to do this afternoon, but this gives me a lot to work on and think about and test that I did not have before. So thank you everybody for your contributions to the pot of knowledge today. And I think that we are, like, considering that this group came up with this idea of a Spanish language interface in a search scope, like what, a month ago? Not even. Well, maybe it was like a month ago. And I feel like we're so close. Yeah, I could not have imagined like more success. So super cool. thanks so much, but I'm gonna let you guys go. And we will pick up on this in 2 weeks.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah. Thank you
Thank you.
guys.
Bye.
Bye.